Soccer is more than a game to many. It adds value to people's lives. The sport has tremendous potential to impact community and society as a whole. Individually or as a community, people face diverse challenges, and some organizations have figured out creative ways to ease those burdens on people. Those organizations use soccer as a tool to reach out and effect direct impact. Fabio talked with 3 different organizations and community groups about their efforts.
That's the sound of the night before. A sold-out Providence Park and roughly 19,000 cheering fans as the Portland Timbers got back on their winning ways. The Timbers, Thorns, and the Timbers' second division team, T2, have a big presence here in Portland. They are using that presence to directly impact and give back to the community. I went to Providence Park to find out exactly how they're contributing to the community. I was walked up to a luxury suite overlooking a massive empty stadium. I spoke with Crystal Whistle, Director of Community Relations for the city's 3 professional soccer teams.
Ultimately, our goal is to be able to utilize sport to affect social change. And we want to utilize the power of the sport of football or soccer to be able to have an impact on local direct programming. Stand Together is our community outreach platform for all 3 of the teams. And our mission through Stand Together is to harness the power of sport to impact the lives of youth and their families here locally. And through that, there's 3 different focus areas that we concentrate on. Those are youth education, youth activity, and environmental awareness for youth and families. We do have our grants through the Portland Timbers Community Fund, which we give out each year, that help a variety of different organizations be able to supply summer programming or create community gardens depending on what it is that they're submitting for.
Timbers and Thorn players make countless public appearances in the community, including many school programs. According to Crystal Whistle, the Timbers have given over $2 million back to the community since joining Major League Soccer in 2011, not only in financial donations, but also in kind donations. The Timbers have been recognized for 3 consecutive years by Major League Soccer for their Stand Together community outreach efforts. I sat outside overlooking a park of school children as they played soccer during their recess time. I was there to meet with the program coordinator from Portland Parks and Recreation. I wanted to find out about a youth soccer tournament that the city puts together every year to reach out and engage the immigrant refugee community. Sam Natsubiri coordinates Parks for New Portlanders program, a parks and recreational effort that holds a yearly tournament for the immigrant refugee communities.
So initially it was planned to connect the immigrant refugee who are underserved, underrepresented, and who are underseen from the city system to just engage them with the city resources and beyond. And sometime as a city, we are not ready to, or the programs are mainstream program, we are not ready to welcome them. So that's another challenge for them. And it's a totally different country, different system. They came from different part of the world, and it's totally new for them, new system. It's so hard for them to navigate unless we step in and bridge that gap. So we are trying to figure out the New Portlanders recreational activities from home, and we figure out soccer is part of it. So that brings immigrant refugee kids together and using soccer fields to share their stories, share their challenges, and try to help each other. And if they need cities or other support, we are there to help them. So that was the goal we started, and it's kind of like celebration of the cultural diversity and changing demographics.
Soccer reaches beyond social and cultural boundaries. It has the ability to connect people even across huge land masses and oceans. A group here in Portland are mobilizing the community to impact HIV prevention in Africa. They raise funds to engage youth through the universal common language of soccer. I met with Dr. Gordon Johnson in his office at a local children's hospital. Dr. Johnson organizes a yearly soccer festival that raises funds to benefit an organization called Grassroots Soccer, which holds HIV prevention programs in Africa through soccer. Dr. Johnson explained to me that the participants play in bare feet as they do in many parts of the world, including Africa.
We play barefoot because that's the way it's played around the world and in a lot of parts of Africa. The kids really enjoy this alternative way of playing soccer, and Portland always likes things that are different. So our primary means really is to raise money for grassroots soccer, but at the same time we do try to raise awareness about the global problem of HIV and AIDS. In a lot of parts of Africa, they don't have the means to get treatment, get in for testing, and so it provides some of those sources, but also the most important thing is preventing it in the first place. In the past, took care of a lot of patients with HIV, and it was a big problem in Africa, and we learned of this organization that uses soccer to pull the African kids in and their interest, and then can use mentors such as soccer coaches and professional soccer players in Africa. So they can use that as a means to help educate these kids, build their self-esteem, and give them the tools to make healthy lifestyle choices that help prevent HIV.
$25 raised here in Portland cover enrollment of an African youth in soccer and HIV prevention programs through grassroots soccer. This year, they are trying to raise over $20,000, which equal out to be 500,000 young people positively impacted by a Barefoot Soccer Festival in Portland. Soccer has the ability to bring people together for a common cause, not only by working as a team to score a goal, but building community and mobilizing people into affecting impactful change.